Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's try that again. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you have tuned in to Grandma Plays a Game. Hello, my love. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And hopefully, this is a place where you can stop by whenever I'm live, hang out, and enjoy relaxing in the pillow and blanket fort, nibbling on some imaginary cookies. Here's a fresh batch I just brought out earlier. Thank you everybody who's here. I don't know, I had to restart stream. My commands weren't working. SiriBot is here, but I didn't get my announcement in chat. Something is wrong with the chat bot. I tried to shout out, do my usual pre-stream shout outs, so I just rather than adjusting individual grains of sand one at a time, I decided to just restart the computers and really? Okay, stop. It's going to be that kind of a day? Please don't. It's not pleasant. All right, let's see if this works now. There! Now it works. Okay. I like that. Pisses me off. I need to be able to shout out my people here. OBS was OBSing earlier too, so who knows who's to blame anymore. There we go. Two of my favorite streamers. Please go check them out. Throw them a follow. Absolutely 100% worth your eyeballs and your attention, regardless. Two very different flavors of stream. Love them both. Would adopt them and be their internet grandmother in a heartbeat. Very smart, very entertaining.
Please save the game.
Wolfie Kohaku. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry, I absolutely cannot function sometimes when it's kind of like tripping down a staircase and you're like, "Oh, we're not recovering from that. We'll figure it out when we get to the bottom, but you will not be doing your normal stair animation any longer. Good luck." We might actually get some survivors surviving today. Survivor, no surviving. I'm a little excited about this. I haven't had that experience for a minute. I think next week I might start streaming Hitman again. And then just keeping this as an off-stream mental health game. I'm not sure people are actually enjoying it. And as much as I love that people can stop by and then run away again, hello, I'm just here to drop in for a moment. Okay. Thank you. Love to Moomin, love to Dad. Thank you. It's not monies at all. There are no monies that I gain from that, so you don't have to worry about it if you're not here. Views don't mean anything. I've just finally come to the understanding that with YouTube and a lot of these other things, it's a number they assign. It's practically RNG. I honestly do not think the people who tune into this channel have anything to do with the numbers that show up. And only because the last time I was looking through YouTube stuff, YouTube analytics was like, "Hey, by the way, you're getting all of your best views from shorts. You should make more of those. Huh? Do it? Would you do it? Make one today." And I was like, "Oh my God, stop. You're like Zuckerberg with Reels." No. No. Keep your sheepdogs and your border collies out of here. I do not want to be herded into the thing that makes you more money, but makes me not only less money, but less happy. Fuck off with your shit. I didn't come here to serve a master. They're like, we know you don't work for us, but work for us. Um, and no, none of that hustle culture feeds my soul. So what does feed my soul is playing games. And I'm grateful that I didn't get to doom scroll Reddit until 8 o'clock last night. But swear to God, the minute I got there, I was like, oh, I picked the wrong week to quit drinking. Holy shit. Um, the universe became objectively more horrible yesterday, as if it had any room to go. Apparently, Elon Musk's boring machine actually managed to drill down to the center of the earth, because that's as low as our administration is ready to go. And let's get that copied. There you go. Dior Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Forgot to take my blood pressure medicine. Whoops. And I don't want to talk about it because I ended up just doom scrolling Reddit for another 2 hours after I'd managed to stay off it all day. You could tell me about a dumpster fire right now happening in Cairo, Egypt, and I can't do anything about it. And I have to accept that no matter how many opinions I might have about what's going on and what's happening, I am as effective to impacting those circumstances as I am to affecting the dumpster fire in Egypt. Okay? This is part of my therapy program, is being able to disentangle myself from being aware of things that I can't affect. And knowing about a thing does not require me to form an opinion and to convince other people to share that opinion and to everybody share their opinions about the thing. And don't we all think the same thing? And aren't we alike people? And aren't we now better bonded? No, we're fucking not. We're just not. It's just like the numbers on YouTube. No, that many people did not like my content. Who even knows how many people saw it? Because I get absolutely 0 views on Patreon, even though it's the same video embedded. So, yeah, no, I don't believe the numbers. I think it's a lot like those poor schmucks looking at their investment portfolios on the computer, and it's like, hey, buddy, none of that's real money. If you don't have it in your hand, it's not real money. I don't care if it's crypto. I don't care if it's your totally safe portfolio. By the way, and if you've invested in treasury bonds and you haven't looked at the fact that the U.S. is now at the highest debt level it's ever been in. Okay, fun math fact. We go million, billion, trillion. 1 million is 1,000 thousands. Right? You have $1,000 in your hand right now. Now have 1,000 people standing in a line, and each of them has $1,000. Now that's 1 million. A billion is 1,000 millions. So now you have a square of people, 1,000 people on each side, and every person. Right? 1 million is 1,000 thousands. A billion is 1,000 millions. A trillion is 1,000 billions. And that's the order of magnitude that people cannot comprehend, because it goes 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1,000,000. That's a million. Million, 10 million, 100 million, 1,000 million. That's a billion. Anyway, that's your math lesson for today. Let's go save some survivors. We are playing this War of Mine probably for the last 2 stream days. I will continue playing the game. But even my own family, my one family member who does enjoy my content doesn't want to watch this, even though they've never seen it. There is just a pervasive idea that this game is going to depress you. So, hi Elaine, and maybe I've just been chronically depressed for 52 years and I am immune to it. I don't think so. But I'm not here to, like I say, I'm not here to evangelize anybody into thinking anything. Not my job. Not my circus, not my clown car. I've got my stuff to do, and I welcome you to hang out in the pillow and blanket for it. Please feel free to pop up in chat if you would like a nice blanket like all of these other grandkids over here have done. But I have 4 survivors now. We started out with a custom scenario, low intensity, moderate winter. Winter just ended. I think it was 10 days, so that was moderate length and possibly mild condition. I can't exactly remember the scenario I loaded. I was trying to not make it all super easy. We've already done that. And I started out with my 2 grandsons, Pablo and Marco. Pablo, 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 Pablo. Um, Mouth doesn't want to say it that way. I should just call him Pablo like everybody else. But from what I read, I don't know. If somebody knows, somebody tell me. Don't let the old lady run around here just being stupid. Grandma, your dress is tucked into your underpants again. Shit. Um, and Arica, because I wanted to do some of the more dangerous locations and I wanted to get a sneaky sneak. After playing Esma in last broadcast for a bit, I really kind of liked that super stealth, super quiet. And lo and behold, later on in the game, RNGesus brought us Roman. So now I have a straight up killer. Um, yeah, that's a whole thing. So, welcome in. We have taken these sweet babies all the way to uh, day 33. So we did, I think, about 11 days worth yesterday. I think we started at day 22. And I need to make room for all of my notes. Are you gotta be kidding me? Is it raining again? Oh, I love living in the Pacific Northwest. I do. I swear I do. Okay. Would you like to play a game? I sent Marco out with an assault rifle last night to take out these guys in the warehouse. We've been to the warehouse like 4 nights in a row. About cleaned that place out. There's still stuff there, though. Okay. Hi, everybody. He did have a really good haul. We were raided. And we shot them bastards. Yeah, getting firearms quick. And then I was watching Andy Completes Everything on YouTube last night. And he's doing, like, solo survivor competitions. Taking each one of the survivors through the entire game. I don't know if he's using a custom scenario or what. Okay, Roman, let's get you to bed. Pablo, let's get this. You can come down here and do that. Okay. May expect a ceasefire in 8 days. Sure thing, buddy. Do that. Oh, that's right. Hang on. Exit, exit, exit. Where are my settings? I need to turn... The game sound is actually really loud. When I go back and watch the, I'm gonna do it like that, I think. When I go back and watch the YouTube, I'm like, oh shit, that game sound is actually almost competing with me. Okay. Hit that radio one more time, baby. Day 33. We don't eat today. We had 2 days of food. Alright. Next couple of days, quite warm. Okay, good. We can probably let the fire die out. What do we need to do? We're doing really well on food. Raw food, not so much. I think we might need another trap. We have at least one of each of the major buildings. I hope everybody's doing all right today. I am so sorry. I would love to maybe have a separate place where we can talk about what's going on in the world, but I'm not sure that that is going to help. Sometimes it helps just to get things out of your brain. I have a mental image sometimes after going into lots of deep religious and scriptural study, and the whole Genesis concept of breathing things into existence. That when we say things that are on our mind, it's a lot like blowing a little soap bubble. And we have 2 vests. That's right, Roman brought another one back from the construction site. We still have to go back there. We've only been through that place twice, and there's a lot more to grab. Okay. We have moonshine to take to the military outpost. So we could go check that place out, but I'm going to want lockpicks. And stuff. Let me get my spreadsheet available. There we go. Locations. The military outpost has 4 locked things. Now, crowbars are noisy, so I might as well make a bunch of lock picks if I can. Now, Arika has a high combat, and Roman, she has like a medium to high. Roman has a high combat. And one of the guides did say, if you go to the military outpost and you plan to get rid of the soldiers, send Roman. I was like, yeah, but I don't know. Some part of Grandma Brain wants to leave Roman as a pacifist. Because he said that one of the reasons he didn't join the army or the militia is he didn't want to kill his friends. Sorry, I still have all the heat up from last night, and it's over 40 degrees. It's 41 degrees outside. Holy cow. We are practically having a heat wave. All right. All right, that's good. How much sugar do we have? None. Are we getting a trader today? No. Day 33. No food, no trade. All right. I should try to make... You know what? Yeah, no sugar. Okay. I'm gonna keep the moonshine. It will make 2 more lock picks. And 2 saws. I'll just keep the water going. We're not gonna have too much water. The only other thing I think that I would want to make at this point would be another garden so that we could have herbs and vegetables going on together. We have 53 cigarettes, so we can take a whole bunch of those. We still have 10 more tobacco plants, so that's 40 more. Yeah, we'll just do that so we can take some of those, Pablo. Thank you, everybody who's hanging out in the Pillow and Blanket Fort. I know you're out there. Don't know who you are, but I'm grateful for you. Yeah, we're gonna load that up with actual meat. We've had so much excess in the raw meat department, and this is a 2-for-1 exchange, so never gonna be a moment where I'm gonna hate that. Can we make another one of these? Oh, really? I missed it by 1. I mean, we could restart the day, but I'm not really that kind of a player, so why don't we just do this? Oh, that is just the peak of frustration, though. Oh, let's restart the day so I can do it. Alright. We did this yesterday, too. It's just part of the gameplay loop. You really can't be expected. You cannot be expected to, if they're not giving you item numbers on your HUD. And I appreciate that. This game is 12 years old, 11 years old, so I'm not ever going to be shitty about the gameplay loop. Oh, nice. We got away with using one less ammo. Roman. Too bad. Arica. Come down here. Come down here. Just skip the radio. They won't come through here unless that door's open, I think. But when I was watching Andy Completes Everything, in the early game, when you get robbed or during events... Alright, let's get that made now. Because we can just grow herbs. And that will give us... Oh, really? It's that big. Wow. I thought I could put it in here next to that one. No can do, Pikachu. I hope you're all doing okay. I really do. I mean... I know it's a terrible thought. I forgot that if you right-click while you're holding left-click, it will zoom. That's the only place I have to put it. So, that's where it's gonna go. Okay, now she can go make a bunch more cigarettes for us. We have 3 bandage, 3 meds, because we traded a lot yesterday, which you guys didn't get to see. We'll just do that. What do I need for lockpicks again? Crafton. Lockpick wants... Oh, each one wants 3 boxes. Ew. I need 2, so let's do this. Okay, now she can go collect from the rat trap and reload it. We might get a neighbor today. We'll just leave those smokes on pause. Roman can finish them when he wakes up. I do try to make my smokers make the cigarettes. That was kind of always one of my things in the military, you know, because humans, you know, you'd always have to have some detail that would go, see, this is why you need all that water. Growing plants is going to take a ton of water. Okay, Erica, head back to your... So you always have to have a detail, it's, you know, at some point during a month where people have to go out and pick up cigarette butts, because none of us who... Well, not enough of us who smoked were responsible about our habit. And contentedly left garbage for other people to deal with. I was never able to just stub out a cigarette on the ground and leave it there. I don't know why. I still tell my dad all the time, I wish you had not convinced me that being an honest person was important. I'll take the lockpicks. I mean, can I do one lockpick, one saw? Yes. I have one. Let's just do one lockpick and one saw. Because we'll see if the exploit at the military outpost has been... Good morning, Roman. Would you kindly go to the radio? Okay. That one song really does remind me of the cyberpunk. What is it? Take me to heaven? Something about heaven. Never gonna be, never gonna try to be. Lock me up for goodness sake. Brother, can you hear me? Can you hear me? But I can't put the music on because I actually got a claim for it. God. Okay. This one. It's banging. Oh, no, no, no. Turn it off, Roman. Turn it off. You have to turn it actually off. That's what happened. Roman, go finish this. Did nobody finish this? We need water, kids. Come on. You gotta stay on top of your chores. Alright, Marco. Oh, Marco. Look, I love Roman, but I also read that even if he survives, it's entirely possible that his life still goes to shit. Oh, wait, we already have 14 food? Well, we're still going to skip today. We still have to get to day 40. So that is 3 days of meals. And then 12 up here would be another 3 days. That's still only 6 days worth of food. Is that Pablo going down here and sitting on a chair? He almost never does that. Roman's got to go to the wooden chair, I guess. How's everybody doing bio-wise? They're all good? I'll tell you what, kids. You go today with no nibbles, and then I will just try to feed you every day from here on out. Does that seem like a deal? No, I think I might have the garage. Oh, wait, we have a bunch of these. You know what? Everybody gets a tin. Everybody can have a tin today. You had cans on the 29th. We can do cans again. We'll call it a 4C. For the foreseeable future. Why don't you go play me some music? get there? Come on, Roman. Run. Oh, I'm not sure if he finished that food. Alright. We can send Arika to the military outpost with some booze and cigarettes. Bring us the hookers and booze. With apologies to Jesse Cox. Absolute banger of a YouTuber. I just... Look, a lot of great qualities. A lot of qualities I was not the big fan of. But you know, we just got to see what these assholes are willing to trade. I mean, I've seen 2 different videos of people going in and just straight up robbing them. But I do want to see what the trade... And I've been already forewarned. Just kind of like, don't even bother going to the quiet house. See, because then we can go to the garage and get more saws and things like that. Because we have plenty of medical things to trade with Matey. Alright, I hope you guys are doing alright out there. I know everybody's having quiet times and things like that, and I want that for you. But just please, as always, let me know. If the game sound, mic sound, too loud, too quiet, or in any other way not comfortable for your viewing pleasure, please say something. Alright. We were raided last night. Grandma, mark that. So tonight is quiet. I don't know how some people keep all of it in their heads. Absolutely beyond me. How there are people who play this game who don't have notes scribbled everywhere. Do you guys have anything that you would like to see me play? I know I said if we met our cookie jar goal that I would play Hitman Absolution, and I have it. I own it. I'm still prepared to do that. We have to finish Blood Money, our second playthrough of Blood Money, and I'm content to start that next week. Because I really do enjoy Hitman. And playing Blood Money really gave me a new appreciation for the world of assassination. Alright. I'm not sending her with any weapons. We'll take those and that. And if we leave them there, we leave them there. We will take 1, 2, 3. And stack of 10 smokes. We have about 10 days left, and we need 60 back home, which we will have easily. Okay, 3. Oh, right. Copy that, Ghost Rider. We're good. And then if we have to leave stuff somewhere, we will. Okay, what are we looking at here? Let's go talk to our trading guy. So the nice thing about Arika is she sneaks quietly even when she's running. Got a lot of stuff to trade, but we lack booze and smokes. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. They have lots of medicine. I have more, don't worry. But I want that water. We might have 2 rainwater filters, but... Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take that off. Now let's see... just how much this costs. Wow. The nice thing about the water is you can actually, like, literally toggle by a little. Okay. How much is all of that worth? We know that that is 18. We know that raw food is 9. And these are Franco prices. Hang on. The music needs to come down again. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's trade. Let's see how much one of these is worth. 13. 12. Okay. Stack of cigarettes. Worth more than 12. Ammo's worth 1, right? Ammo's worth 3. Okay, it won't do try harder. I'm gonna go ahead and push an ad right now because we had to restart stream and all the timing is gonna be off and nobody is gonna miss any critical gameplay in the next 2.5 minutes. So humble apologies to everybody who's not a sub. I'm not trying to get you to sub. Please don't. Go to my Patreon. I love you. Please go to my Patreon. I'd rather not split your generosity with an objectively horrible human being. 50-50, so there's that. But this ad, I promise you that until this ad is over, I will not do anything salient in the game. Thank you. Okay, 13, 16. Sorry. 19. All right. 10 cigarettes are worth 16, 17, 8, 17. All right, good. Good, good. Well, then let's focus down this stuff. One of those and one of those. So I know that that is 17, 34, 51. By the way, kids, do yourselves a favor and memorize that 3 times 17 is 51. Because the first time you tell somebody 51 is a prime number and you have to get your ass handed to you, well, I like generous. Okay. Okay. Well, I know I can make more bandages. I'm not convinced I can make more medicine. So I might as well take the medicine. That's an it won't do try harder. Okay. All right. I mean, we're okay on food. And we have an herb garden and a veg garden now. Gun bits are what's going to help us repair guns and all that other stuff. And vests and things like that. So let's call that a deal. You did your civic duty. Okay. So she can go up here. And over here, that person is never going to turn around. We just finished our trade. So that guy comes back in here and goes back there. Okay. We moved too quickly. Oh good, that guy's gone now. Now will he see me go up here? Yes. We'll just move things from one pile to the other. He will eventually go back that way. He's gotta be willing to wait for it. And we're not sending her in here to do a whole lot of anything. Patience, grasshopper, patience. Hold. I'm pretty sure once they tell me to leave, I'm not eligible to trade with him again. Okay, now we wait for this door over here to open and close. And then we are in the clear for this room. Oh, he's coming back. Damn, he saw me? Oh no, they're shooting at her. She doesn't have anything. Oh, they're not shooting at her. Don't shoot! I thought if she was sneaky that they wouldn't see her. That's alright. Did Roman get to eat? Where's Roman? You did great, honey. You did a great job. You cleared out the front piles and got us some medicine. Roman is still hungry. Alright, Roman, you need to eat. Arika, let's put you to bed. Where's your bed? You're over here. Yes, I do try to put them in the same beds all the time. Okay. We'll send Roman back out there tonight. Okay, wait for it, Paolo. Marco's gonna make some filters. And everybody can have real food today. Oh, here, you got it. Go for it. Okay. Roman. Let's get you making some bandages. I don't mind him having the well-fed perk. Oh, we're out of boxes. We can't do that. So we'll make this. Okay, Paula eats. We might see a trader today. Okay, Paula rests. Marco eats. Oh, no, we've got neighbors. Pablo, you're helpful. Go help these folks. Roman! I need you to throw a shrimp on the Barbie. Buddy! Roman. Wrong guy. You know what? That's fine. You go watch her sleep. That's totally not creepy. Oh, we didn't need to. That's alright. Whatever. It's us again. Military intensified shelling. We decided to reinforce our shelter. We've got the necessary materials. Yeah, absolutely, mate. I'm on my way with you. I've eaten. They could have reinforced their shelter without our help. Not my problem. I'm 14 and this is deep. Don't worry, I've been like that. I've been that person who thought like that. Not a lot you can do to combat those attitudes. A lot of times it's just somebody who has never really experienced poverty and hardship who's able to maintain those views. I'm shocked anytime I run across somebody who is actually experienced with poverty and hardship or subsistence living, where you only have enough to do the things you want to do, and luxuries are what you make of the things that you have access to, not things that you get access to. Does that make sense? Why I've spent so much time really loving cooking and doing the most I can with the ingredients I have, because that's something I will always make space for in my life is food. Kind of need it. So being able to turn that into something that can be a luxury for me. Shit, we made it 70 degrees in here. Fellas. I don't think we can make a knife or anything. It would be nice to give... Well, I guess the hatchet is supposed to replace the knife. What's your bio say? Thanks to us, our neighbors will be safer. I'm glad we decided to help them. Good for you. All right. Yeah, one of the reasons that Roman is capable of being a stone cold killer is that he really doesn't have I mean, he has a bit of a sociopath's view of the world. I can't blame anybody who's been brought up in an environment like this where... Okay, we have 2 contents and 1 well-fed. We'll just take well-fed as a substitute for content at this point. All 4 of them ate today. We should be clear to just end the day. Woo! It's 80 degrees in here. Those plants should be doing great. Oh wait, somebody didn't actually finish planting. I've had that before where I thought that was on the timer. Thank goodness we got this other stuff. Okay. But it was fascinating listening to Andy Completes Everything, who's the playlist, some of the playlists and stuff that I'm watching. What happened? I don't know if it was a bug or not. 420, blaze it, man. We don't have any more filters, right? Correct. So we can send Roman out with a vest. And a hatchet. Yeah, we can't do anything with the water for now. But we are doing okay on water. 26 is not bad. We still have a couple of moonshines and a bunch of smokes. We can get him to make... Oh, we can't make more smokes because we're out of components. That's all right. Now I could send Arika out on another stealth mission and just try to get her into that cabinet in the first area. Or we just send Roman out as with stuff to trade. Okay, let's end the day. So we had no trade. Okay, now this session has been an hour, so I need to take a 2.5-minute break. I can already feel it in my neck a little bit. So while we get Roman set up to go out, we'll do this. Thank you, everybody who's hanging out in the Pillow and Blanket Fort. I do appreciate your company. I know this is not the most exciting, action-packed game to watch, but I love it. Grandma has taken this amazing game from 11-Bit Studios and kind of fallen in love with it just a little bit. You know, it's kind of like the weird-looking kitten at the shelter, and you go, you're not the kitten everybody would pick, but You know what? I love you. Elaine, you're enjoying spending time with me. Thank you. I'm enjoying spending time with you. I am grateful for your company and your presence in this community. So let us take a 2.5 minute break. I'm going to hit some buttons so that we can continue to keep pre-roll off and new grandkids can come join us whenever they want without getting smacked in the face with a wet fish of 3 minutes of ads. And yeah, so everybody refill your cup of tea, stand up, stretch a little bit, get your elbows up over your shoulders, and I will be RB. And welcome back from the break, everybody. Hello. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're tuned into Grandma Plays a Game. Hello, my love. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And hopefully this is a place you can stop by whenever I'm live and hang out in the pillow and blanket fort, leave the troubles of the world out there for a little while, take a break, have a respite. It's okay. It's okay to not pay constant attention. I'm just saying that when you find out your house is on fire, getting yourself and your loved ones out and safe is the most important thing. And standing on the street, watching it burn, doesn't change anything. Right? So once your ability to take action has expired, continuing to pay attention to the tragedy doesn't affect what's happening. You can watch it all day long and it will not change it at all. So it's okay to take breaks and allow yourself the space to not be constantly aware of the horrific tragedy that is occurring in our world right now. Everywhere, in every country. If there's a country who's spared, keep your fucking mouth shut. Keep your head down. Don't say anything, because they're coming for you, Slippy. Okay. How are we doing here? We turn the heat down a little bit more. It's getting warmer out. No, it's just getting warmer in. Which has been kind of I've honestly been keeping it warmer than usual in here ever since the power went out. I don't know why. I have paranoid tendencies. It's the whole thing. We just manage what we can manage. All right, so let's go back to this war of mine. We're going to send Roman out to the military outpost. And I turned the microphone back on. Good. All right. Uh, all right. So we want to send him. We don't have enough smokes to spare, so we can send him with 2 more of those. Actually, let's not send him with 2. Let's just send him with 1 and see if we can just grab some water or bullets or something stupid from this guy. Okay. Hey, buddy. I wish I weren't walking like that as I approach you. This is a restricted area. You better have good stuff to trade. Okay. Canned food is more than raw food. So we know that's worth 12. We'll take the water and we'll go put it over here. You did your civic duty. Talking about doing duties. Did everything else? They took everything else out of that pile? Damn. Hurry up, Roman. Damn it. I guess the devs fixed the exploit. There's really nothing else left in here. Everything that Erica put in there last night is gone. Oh, man. Thank goodness they left the saw and the lockpick at least. There's probably a time limit on how long you have to wait. I mean, one would imagine if you're going into a military outpost. Why do I feel like one of the lockpicks is already missing? Oh, wait. No? No. That guy might not go back up, though. I mean, they did set something up here that if you screw up the night phase, you can't just restart the night. You have to restart from the beginning of the previous day. I wasn't really eager to do that. Fuck me. All right. You get one chance to fuck it up. If you fuck it up, you're done. And nothing that she has done is gonna mean anything now. That's frustrating. Um... Put one fire in there. Thank you. Now come up here. Yeah, that got bugged out. You know what? Then why don't you go eat if you're gonna have a stomach rumbling. And Roman can come over here. Did I accidentally make fertilizer? Instead of vegetables? I don't think so. Um... Okay, Marco's the only one left who's hungry. Oh, is this Voight? Okay, Eric is tired. Everybody has eaten. Fucking Voight. Get fucked, mate. You sure? Yep, totally sure. And there we go. More water. I mean, this is a surprisingly not depressing game. Based on everything that I was led to expect from it, I just don't find it do we have the ability to make any more smokes? We have 3 bandages, 3 herbal meds, 7 medications. Yeah, we can make more. It'll take 4 hours, but then it'll almost be time to go. We don't have any more filters, so no point rapping about that. We have 1 component. See, Wolfie, I'm learning to call them the right things. Wait, I have another lockpick sitting in there. Did I not take 2 lockpicks yesterday? Maybe I didn't. And maybe I should be taking Erica out there. I mean, she is sneaky and she's capable of killing. So what have you been up to today, Elaine? Have you seen Opal? I'm sure she's been busy. I hope everything's going all right for her. Let her know I said hi if you talk to her. Hopefully we can all get together again on Sunday. Next time you bump into her, give her my love. Tell her I send hugs. I know there's a lot of shit going on. Far closer to you folks than it is to me. Yes, please do. Please do. Oh, and when I spoke to my former student on Sunday, she said that they're trying to start a D&D group, and there's a bunch of them who want to play, and one guy who thinks he might want to GM. But he wasn't sure if he was ready, and I said, well, why don't you guys just join my Discord, and then you don't have to talk to anybody. Not that there's really a lot going on. It's like I say in the doobly-doo, it's the sleepiest little Discord, and I love it that way. The Pillow and Blanket Fort should be a sleepy little place. It's totally fine. And there's a Pillow and Blanket Fort in there if you really need to hit things with a bat and scream into the void. Stare into the abyss, scream into the void, please. We're tired of getting complaints from both the abyss and the void's lawyers. So, yeah, kindly just keep your ragings curated to the proper locations. That they had would have plenty of people, and there is a text channel there for, I think, D&D bullshit that, you know, anybody can jump into. We have Knights of Castania who has DM'd multiple game systems and works with the online tools to make all of that a rounded ambient experience for people. Oh, this tea is so good. I'm so glad I found tea again. Um, I haven't seen anybody join yet, and I'm afraid because they're all like 20 somethings that they probably think, oh, that's a place, you know, if it's grandma's place, it's full of old people. And I'm like, okay, maybe older than you, but I don't think there's anybody there older than me. So you're working on a crochet shirt of your own pattern. Is that like the kind of thing that you can wear a plain t-shirt underneath? I feel like either you'd have to crochet very tight um, patterns or crochet nice and loose patterns that would look pretty over a particular, like a white t-shirt or something like, or a black t-shirt or something like that. I've seen people do that with crocheted vests and things. I feel like we're good. That's what you're trying to make, something that can go over a t-shirt or tank top. Very nice. Should we just go ahead and send her back out? We need somebody to stand guard. These two have the same backpack, so we're not planning on getting into combat yet, I don't think. Maybe I should just open this guide again, and I hate relying on this stuff so constantly, but um for these areas where there's the potential for combat, it does tend to be kind of important. Okay, don't bother trading with Bojan. That's the mean salesman. Okay, so don't bother taking anything. Carve him with a hatchet. Any noise will attract the attention of the tradesman. Oh, the soldier in the watchtower. Oh, that's hilarious. That's like a thing I did in Hitman, where people just keep coming up the ladder to you and you just keep unloading ammunition on them. Meh, we can try it. At least keep her alive, right? I did not bring anything to trade with you. Let me be very plain about my intentions. My My intention is to watch you walk away, talk to your buddy, and to go up here and ruin this man's day. Do I need to interact with you to get the other guy to engage? Let's see what you got. Not interested. Okay, I'll try. Okay, here comes that guy. Now he goes out. I go up. Switch to hatchet. Stab. He's right down there, none the wiser. Okay, his superior is right there. Alright, alright, alright. Nice, he's gone. Girl. I'm watching those doors on the left. Perfect. Oh, nice. Everything I traded before. Don't care about that. Perfect. Actually, we'll just leave a bunch of stuff here, I guess. Because I kind of want to have my inventory sort of free at the moment. Oh shit. Things were going so well. We just took too many chances. All right. I didn't feel like hitting Alt F4 anymore. I know I could have done it. Okay. And we got no supplies. I thought you were tired. Oh, you're not tired. He's tired. I don't want to get killed like Erica. Maybe I could stay in the shelter while someone else goes out. Yeah, see, he doesn't even want to go out now. Alright, Marco. Erica did not return. We will miss her. Paula. We have to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. Well, she was wearing one of the vests. We lost that, and these guys will probably be on high alert now. Shit. Alright, well, I'm gonna send you to go do that. Everybody ate. Okay, nobody's hungry. Poor Erica. She deserved a better player. That's all I gotta say. She deserved a player who knew how to play the game better. No trade today. We could get everybody well fed today. I'm still not entirely certain what the well-fed bonus gets us. But why not? We don't get a trader today. And we do happen to have... We'll just eat our feelings, boys. This is perfectly acceptable bullshit. Okay, there's Roman awake. Roman, go grab those herbs for me. Hey, hey, hey. Nope, back up. We can just send him on a rampage. More herbs. But we don't have any boxes to do anything with. We'll send somebody out to construction. We'll send Marco back out to construction to clear the place out. We'll leave Roman to guard. Okay, Roman, come on down. You can have a food. Because we can't make any more unless we either build another stove or eat all of this. And we had a ton of food and vegetable for a while. He's not sad anymore, though. Neither's Marco. Well, if you're not sad, why don't I send you here and we'll get you up there to play. I'm not going to worry about making anything today. I'm trying to learn different things in the game, and sadly, it's not a game that's really very forgiving. Okay. So we're going to try to probably keep these streams a little shorter. I will very likely continue to play off stream, but I feel like in the grand scheme of being here and having this be more of a presentation platform, and this is just a difficult game to convince people to watch. Once people start watching, I would challenge you to go look at half the people who are actually good at this game. Warehouse is what I wanted. Yeah, we still have stuff there. Construction, 70. Warehouse, 74. Okay. You're gonna scavenge. You're gonna guard. We did not get raided last night, but we lost one of our survivors. And that's a shame, because her dad died saving her. She got shrapnel in the leg, and her whole story is about how her dad was just a miserable old drunk. And they had... it's like a terrible life and existence. And she tells the story of how he picked her up and carried her until he couldn't carry her anymore. Okay, let's go all the way up to the top and make sure there aren't any other stupid things. Yes, there are. There's nothing on the roof there, and we got all the stuff on the roof to the left. So we're just going to clear out everything that remains. I don't care what it is. Dump everything here. Okay, I'll have you go back and do that one more time. It's not even midnight. You're doing great, baby. Love you, Marco. Okay, leave the toy. Well, that actually will trade for something. Just grab everything so it's clear. Okay, make sure there's nothing left downstairs. We've already checked this like 4 times. It's okay. Up. We did all of these up here. Okay, dump in the last one and come grab these and make sure that we're... And we'll just come and do the remainder of our shopping at the end. I think one of these is just nothing but wood. Yeah, that's you. I'm getting a ping up there. We got all the stuff from here. There's one over here and one over here. Okay, take it. It's only midnight. Let's just get near the areas and make sure we've cleared all of it. Because it'll ping if there's anything remaining. Nope, just hidey holes. Because after you take care of the 2 guys in there, they didn't tell you in the guide that there's another guy who spawns out here. Alright. Drop that. Is there something in this desk? Yes. What's in here? I don't think there's anything outside. A lot of times there'll be a pile outside the door. Take all of that. We did not get our trader yesterday, so we might as well take tradables. Which is gonna be you. That can be made into a tradable. Tradable. We can make ammunition, but it always feels like a waste. Take the books. Yeah, so that's nothing but wood. Let me mark that down. Warehouse is 1, 2. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5 times 8, 40 times 2, 80 wood. GP and shells. I think this is pretty much everything of value that's going to come out of that area, so. Alright, give me a sec. All right. Let's beat feet. Let's see what happens on day 36. We have a raid. Roman doesn't feel well. Okay, no raid. It was calm. Let's go ahead and let Roman go to bed, and Marco can go to bed. Roman can have a medicine. We have plenty. I know I make them run everywhere. How are we doing on water? We have 2 collectors. Will it tell me anything? No. Alright, we'll make at least 1 filter. And go ahead and throw that in. Do that. You can do that. And we had a lot of supplies at the military outpost as well. I could take Marco over there. But it would be better to take Roman because he's highly trained in combat. That's his, like, whole skill. So what do we still have left? None of that stuff. One, two, three. You know, it's a thing you can do. We don't have anybody dealing with any particular conditions at the moment. We might see our trader guy today. But if we're getting down into the last days... Actually, come on up here. Violent skirmishes. Animals. Nice and warm. Nice. Let's go trade. We need components. You got any? Yeah, I'll take it. Won't do try harder. We can do that. I don't know that I want to be generous. Oh, he has filters. How close are we? Okay, we have a deal. We'll do that. Okay, let's scroll down because I want all of that. 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 Okay, I'll take generous. I'll take your lockpicks too. Last 2 components. You want another bear? Oh, I don't really want to be generous. Oh, right. All the stacks are full. We're good. Anything else we wanted to get? The rest of that and the rest of that? No, I don't want that. That's a lot. And he doesn't have any sugar or water. Okay. Thanks. I hope snipers don't see you. I also hope that for you, Franco. You have been fabulous to us. Okay. Hey, Marco. Okay. Make another one of those. And we'll just let Roman keep sleeping until he's feeling better. Okay. That's water, water, vegetables, herbs. Everybody can eat today if we wanted to let them. We don't need to make more alcohol just yet. I was under the impression for a while that the pure alcohol actually traded better than the moonshine because it was an improved version, but it really doesn't. Let's go repair that pistol. I mean, if nothing else, it's good for... It's good for trading material. I have some chunks of pineapple in a bowl with some soy sauce and maple sugar, granulated maple sugar, not maple syrup. And oh, we might have lost our hatchet and all of that as well. I feel like I just want to send Roman in there with an assault rifle and a ton of bullets and just avenge Arica. I wonder what happens if you screw that up, if they just, like, send a million guys in. Because now I just want to go in guns blazing. But he already said, God, I hope that doesn't happen to anybody else, so we should probably just send Marco. Pavel won't handle it. He won't manage. But she was wearing the vest and they took her out, so... But it does say it's possible to clear out all the guys in the other area. Because it does say once you take care of a certain grouping, and there were only like 4 soldiers. We'll send Marco. This does a lot of damage, but it also uses a lot of bullets. Let's see what happens. If we have to start the day over, well, we'll just continue tomorrow. Is that Arika's stuff? Okay, there's nothing else to grab from here. Is that going to tell me about Erika's body? That wasn't enough to save her, no. You can be quiet as a mouse and still get shot. Somebody's right there. And apparently there is only one more soldier. So let's see. Flanking maneuvers, darling. Flanking maneuvers. Oh, shit. Alright, he's slightly wounded. He'll be fine. I wish we could use some of this stuff in the field. To be fair. I didn't see anything that needed to be saw bladed yet. Oh, that. Let's do it. It's only 2 o'clock. Why have they blocked off the toilets is my big question. Nice. Mother told me you're thinking about joining the military. I have a story for you. Last week we caught a rebel girl, a sniper. The guys told me she had killed some kids, so they wanted to have a little fun with her. They tied her to a tree with explosives all over her. The fuse was long enough to give her time to reconsider her life. Really? Took about 10 minutes before she blew up. You know what's the worst part? Not the guts and the blood. You look on her face. Her face is like burnt into the back of my skull. I don't think it'll ever go away. You want to seek some adventure in the military, right? I found none, brother. Only death and dirt. Pretty much. That's why games like this are actually important. Because nobody wins. Okay? Nobody wins a war. If any human life is taken, nobody wins. Drop that. Let's put all of the meds in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. Just in case there's still somebody here, I need to see where these lockpicks go. It's only 3:20. We're fine. Oh, down here. This has got to be it. Nope. Not even a little bit. Whoops. Game crashed. There were more soldiers I didn't know about. They added some because I was taking too long. Well, that's 2 hours. So, we will start day 36 all over tomorrow. Poor Marco. I cannot accept that reality. Um, we might not. Tomorrow's Friday, so um, we might find something else to do. I feel like, well, this is something I enjoy and I get really into. It's kind of a challenge for other folks to find it the same way. So I don't have a problem with that, but I have to be, as a streamer, able to recognize that there are other games that we could play that people might enjoy watching a little bit more. So, okay. I am going to call it a stream, and this way I can go ahead and have something to eat. I'm trying to keep up eating my fruit. And like I say, I have my pineapple to grill in the air fryer. Gonna try to do a little bit of teriyaki pineapple. It's not exactly teriyaki. I guess I could sprinkle some garlic powder on it. That might be tasty. And just let me say thank you to everybody who has been hanging out for this game. I know I'm hoping that when I am presented with games that involve crafting and other things like that, that I might be able to navigate that territory a little bit better. Um, and now that I realize that it just doesn't take a whole lot to put together a spreadsheet or to have physical note-taking devices that help me keep track of where we are and what has happened. Um, that all of that is getting a little bit better as well. So, yeah, thank you very much for hanging out with me as we have gone through another couple of days here. We've lost a few members of the party, but one of them I can bring back, and then tomorrow we will probably go ahead and switch gears and give everybody a little bit of a break. Maybe we'll do some cyberpunk, maybe we'll do some more Hitman Blood Money, and then you guys can let me know in the Discord if you even have. I just feel like doing Absolution is even darker than this. I mean, to be fair, I don't consider this game any darker than Dishonored, um, as far as the story goes. When you play the original Dishonored and even get into the lore and reading letters and things like that from Dishonored 2, it's not a significantly darker story. You have a lot of people there who are dealing with plague and war. It's just not one that was based on real life events that we know about. I'm sure the developers used actual historical stuff. It's kind of hard to make that stuff up out of thin air. But yeah, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. And thank you for hanging out with me. And I will see you when I see you. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are in the world. And that sometime before you go to bed today, that you take a moment to do something intentionally kind for yourself. I don't care what it is. Give yourself something nice to eat. Put yourself in some nice, soft, comfortable clothes. Just do something kind for you so that when you go to do kind things for other people, you're pouring from a cup that is full. Because as nice as it feels to do kind things for other people, that's not a cup filling activity. It's a cup flowing activity. And it's important to recognize that receiving kindness is cup filling. And we get trained by our culture to not be able, no, don't do anything for me. And there's no martyr certificate when you die. You're not getting a martyr badge on your coffin. Let people be kind to you. be kind to yourself, then be kind to them and encourage them to be kind to themselves. And this way, everybody gets to have full cups. Imagine how that would look. Imagine a world. And until then, we'll meet here and try to encourage each other toward being a kinder world, because no matter what they do, they can't take that from us. All right. Please remember that I love you, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye!